son of a, and I pulled a Sunni and I muted right at the beginning. Look at what I've done. Anyways, so what I was saying is we're going to talk about Biden, a guy named Brandon that looks like a cool guy. Seems like, unfortunately, he's being used. Yeah, we're going to talk about some stuff, and I'm wearing the perfect shirt for today. Let's do this. I'm muting it again. I switched me. Sorry, guys. I wanted to go over a few things and go over. And give me some thumbs up and let me know if I'm muted again. Sorry, guys. I'm pulling a lot of Sunnis right now. We're going to go over some stuff that Joe Biden has talked about or has done. And the biggest frustration is I'm trying to be polite here. Literally, Joe Biden, let's talk about this right now, is like Joe Biden is using an individual. His name's Brandon. He's in a wheelchair and he's disabled. He's trying to do a PR stunt to combat the Let's Go Brandon. So we're going to see that in here in just a second. We're also going to look at the town hall. What did Joe Biden say? What did he say? What, like, did he say something like, where am I at? Or what am I doing here? It's kind of weird, right? And then we also have Let's Go Brandon being said in the House right now. Are people really, do people really not understand what's going on? Literally, like, does no one know what's going on right now? So let's start off real quick, and we're going to go over and we're going to pull up Joe Biden meeting with Brandon and his Twitter page. Joe Biden's Twitter page, by the way. So let me add this to the screen. So Joe Biden tweeted yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago, August 22nd. So yesterday. Hey, fighting every day to pass my Build Back Better plan agenda for folks like Brandon. Anybody find a coincidence here? Just curious. Like, this is weird as hell that we have this going on. We have Let's Go Brandon going viral. Thanks to Loza, thanks to Bryson, thanks to many people that are just promoting it and going with it. And it all of a sudden he finds somebody in a wheelchair and that is disabled, and he's exploiting him to say, hey, we're going to support a guy named Brandon, and my Build Back Better agenda is going to help you. I'm sorry, Brandon. I feel for you. I don't know your whole story. I honestly don't. I tried to Google it, but I could never find your full name to really go through it. But someone is being used here. Anybody see this? Anyone? Just curious. Like this, he's trying to, in my opinion, what I'm seeing happening right now is Joe Biden is using this individual to come back against the Let's Go Brandon that's going viral on the internet right now. All because of a mistake done by a journalist. So that's what's so nuts. And this, you can't say this is a coincidence. Anybody that does, DM me, get in my DMs, message me. Let's talk. I want to hear some other sides. What in the world is going on right now? Like, anyways, supposedly 81 million or whatever million people voted by mail and that stuff for this individual, when he doesn't even know where he's at. And that's my next topic. So keep in mind, Joe Biden's approval rating right now is at 26%. Sorry, I had to look at my notes. He's at 26% approval rating, lowest in any other presidential history. Again, we'll go back to, let's go, Brandon. What is he trying to do? Capitalize on something that was already being done because of people that don't support him, and they're starting to realize people are waking up and are done. They're frustrated. They're sick of the way the government is working. They're sick of this. They're sick of that. I also got another video to show you here in just a minute that we're going to go over from Bill Posey from Florida. People are done. This is also going to emphasize, which I get jokes about a lot on Truth Will Set You Free, around 2022. 2021 is also important for a few other states that have an off-cycle election. But 2022, we got to vote. We have to vote. And I'm going to emphasize that, and I'm going to show you why here in just a minute. But I feel bad for this guy, this Brandon dude in a wheelchair. I feel bad for you, man. Like, I want to support you, figure out how. No information is out how to help you or support you. Joe Biden just put you on a screen because your name is Brandon and tried to do something with his Build Back Better plan. I'm sorry, man. Like, I don't like that you're being used at this moment. I hate it. I absolutely freaking hate it. Anyways, let's move on. Okay, so what is the next thing? So Joe Biden had a town hall with CNN recently. I'm curious, did anybody really watch it? Because here's one of the clips that I really would like everybody to hear. Why is it that Joe Biden has to have Anderson Cooper? No audio? No audio? You guys can't hear? I shared the audio. Hang on. Stop. Let me do this again. Hang on. Chill out, guys. Chill. I want to know why Joe Biden, share system audio. We're good. Should be playing. Oh, don't do this again. Sorry, I had a struggle with a issue earlier today with it not wanting to share. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to do something different. Let's try this. Okay. Now, I'm going to back it up. I'm going to back it up. Now, I'm going to need everybody to give me a thumbs up or let me know. Give me a 1 in the comments so I know sound is playing.
With 40% of all products coming into the United States of America on the West Coast.
Can everybody hear that sound? I want to hear some ones, see some ones or some thumbs up, and then that way, cool. You guys can hear sound. I'm going to roll it back again, and we're going to hear this through. Cool. Sorry for my mistake, guys.
With 40% of all products coming into the United States of America on the West Coast go through Los Angeles and what am I doing here?
Is it Long Beach?
Long Beach. Thank you.
About the
Guys, why are we having our commentators answering questions for our president? He is like saying, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Does he not know what he's talking about? Los Angeles and Long Beach, he can't tell the difference or even be able to name them? This is weird, guys. This is the weirdest stuff on the freaking planet. Why can we not get other people to see this and understand that? Like, when it comes to this whole ordeal, Joe Biden is coming on stage, doing his town hall. CNN is cutting and clipping and making some fascinating video. But I review and I poll. That video is from Sky News in Australia, and they're laughing at us. They are literally laughing at us because our president doesn't even know how to speak. This is this very frustrating. We're 9 months into this presidency, 9 months and 4 days, technically, into this presidency, and we still got 3 years and change. This is not looking good, guys. Not looking good at all. It's horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. So let me go ahead and show you one other thing that I wanted to go over real quick, and we're going to have just a short discussion. We have to talk about this stuff. Like, I know everybody makes fun of me when I bring up 2022 elections, but this is why it's important. The president has no power. The president can't even pass his Build Back Better plan because he has no power. It goes through Congress, and even 3 or 4 people on his own party won't even agree with him. Same with the infrastructure bill. Why? Guys, like, we have to start asking these questions. How are we going to do this? Elections matter. Elections have consequences. The last 9 months have resulted in consequences. We have to do better. Have to. So let me go ahead and show you one more clip, and then we're going to have some short conversation around where we're going to go. I don't want to hound on everybody and say that we're doing a crap job, because I don't want to be that person to be like doomsdayer. I don't want to. I want to emphasize where we go, how we fix this, what's going to turn this around, and those type of things. But I got one more fun video to show you. Let me go ahead and pull that up real quick. And this is Bill Posey, a representative of the House in the Congress, and he represents Florida. There we go. There it is. Share tab. This is how he ended his statement arguing against Build Back Better / kind of he made some jabs in there around the infrastructure plan. I'm just going to call it out on the end on what he did. I just want to highlight that, I should say, not call it out.
The unification promise was a lie, and your majority is going to be short-lived. So you must feel compelled to rush through a radical agenda before the midterms. Now, people are understandably frustrated. Actually, they're very angry, and they're not going to sit back and take it much longer. Instead of the bogus Build Back Better plan and reconciliation plan, you know what they want? They want you to help put America back where you found it and leave it the hell alone. Let's go, Brandon. I yield back.
Even congressmen are saying, let's go, Brandon. Guys, if you don't understand this and you're not spreading the word, you're not promoting this, you're not trying to get everybody else out, let's go. Let's get on this train. Let's go. Like, I understand it. Let's go, Brandon is kind of got some foul words involved in it, but we need to start fixing this. He even said, we have to start fixing our elections. We got to start voting. We got to start doing these things. This is emphasizing exactly what I've been saying for a while. 2022 is coming. It's important. Very, very important. If we don't promote this stuff and we don't talk about this stuff, we will never make change. This is a big deal to me, and should be a big deal to most Americans that want to see our country do better. That's what we want. And this is on both sides of the aisle, guys. I'm not saying the Democrats are wrong or the Republicans are wrong. I am saying we all want the best for what's for our country. And right now, when do we start saying this boat is sinking, and how do we improve it? We are 9 months, 4 days into this, and it looks scary. Gas prices are going through the roof. You have shelves being not stocked fully. You have all kinds of problems with shipping containers sitting on the coast. No one's bringing things in. No one's trying to improvise and trying to adjust things. Joe Biden goes on TV and is like, we're fixing it. We're fixing it. But he mentions only big corporations, and those big corporations have already chartered their own big companies to bring in ships and their shipping containers to their own exclusive ports. We are not helping mom and pops. We're not helping any growth within the economy of the United States other than the big companies that have already been benefited from COVID, because we didn't shut them down. They were all, what was the term that we used? Oh, crap. They were all we just promoted Walmart. We promoted a Home Depot, Lowe's. We promoted all these companies, but the mom and pops that had to shut down because they couldn't pay their employees, who bailed them out? No one. We gave them a loan and said, hey, you got to pay this back in 10 years. Essential. Thank you, Lynn. Essential employees and essential companies. But you can't say a small mom and pop is not essential when Walmart is essential. That's bullshit. And I'm sorry for the foul language. Everything I've been seeing the last couple of days with Joe Biden is pissing me off, and that's why this video is titled Let's Go Brandon. That is it. And it is also to promote Brandon that's in the wheelchair that Joe Biden's utilizing to get some PR. I'm cheering for you too, man. I'm all on your side. 100%. I don't know a lot about your story. I don't know anything. I couldn't really find it because Joe Biden didn't share anything. But I'm there for you. I am there for every American that wants our country to be better and stops blaming our country to be garbage and blaming them. We are the problem. This is unacceptable. When we are seeing our congressmen, we are seeing other people, we are seeing many other people in the fans in the country around stadiums and stuff yelling, let's go, Brandon. There's something going on. That's unifying. We have to keep unifying. If people don't agree, that's okay. It is okay. But we have to keep promoting how we unify as Americans. That is the important detail here. How do we do that? Let's Go Brandon is just the beginning. I see it as a huge deal. If anybody else was going to look at me in my chats that I have with the Be the Change team and stuff like that, Let's Go Brandon is like one of my things right now. And I'm starting to see why. Joe Biden is got a 26% approval rating. We are looking at we're not promoting the midterm elections that are coming up that are very, 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 very important. I have a mayor election in my city that is going to be elected within the next few weeks. I have a meeting with both candidates that are running, and I'm going to communicate with them and explain to them what I believe they should be doing or my opinions, and also want to know what they're doing. I encourage you guys to do the same. Look into who's running where you're at. I know we try to connect the dots and try to share with everybody on where everybody's running. It gets very difficult because there's a lot going on and we all think everything's hunky-dory. It's not. If you just want to go to your grocery store, look at the front shelves. Look at the front. It's stocked there, but you look behind it, it's empty. There are problems. And Scott, how do we get together? I think people are waking up. And that's my point. I think Let's Go Brandon is starting this. You have others saying it. You have others believing it. You have others trying to get behind this. We just can't push them away. We have to enable them. We have to move and unify and go in a similar direction and say, this is what we should do. Oh, you feel a different opinion? Okay, why? You don't put them down because of their opinion. You unify with them. We have to start going that way. And overall, yeah, Sharon, I see your comment of the wheelchair is probably a fake actor. I'm not doing that. There's no information on him. If I was to discredit that is very rude. I just can't. Because if he is really in a situation and trying to do something, cool. I support him. I just have no way to connect to him. Joe Biden didn't share anything. But we need to seriously start looking at this stuff. And I wanted to share this. We're looking at Biden trying to switch Let's Go Brandon and use it to his advantage. People need to be talking about this. People need to know about it. I see no one talking about it. Zero. Everybody jumped to the town hall. In the town hall, he couldn't even remember what the city name is, Long Beach, where the other port is next to Los Angeles. Like, Joe Biden is not fit to be president. Now, I'm not calling for him to be removed because I do not think Kamala is a better replacement. We got to keep going. And the only way we keep going is solving this within our control, which is local elections, congressional elections, and focusing on that. If we can do that, things will turn around quickly because we take all power away from Kamala and Joe Biden. If you do that. Oh, and by the way, Nancy Pelosi. But if you want to call the 25th Amendment, do it. But then you're going to start creating this domino effect that we have to battle too. Focus on your elections and let's get engaged. I have my ballots right here, literally on my desk right here. I haven't submitted them because I'm still waiting to have a conversation with one of my other mayors. That is it. Well, I don't know what you call him, but he's running for mayor. We have two, and I already had a conversation with one. I'm in big support of him. The other one, he's on vacation right now, which concerns me. And that's one of my questions is why are you on vacation while you're trying to get people to vote for you? Oh, okay, so this isn't important, is what I'm going to ask him. But anyways, guys, I wanted to do a quick show. I wanted to go over things. Sorry for the weird audio issues. That was my mistake. But all in all, emphasizing local elections are super important. Congressman from Florida, that is Bill Posey, has even said it. He even ended his statement in going against the Build Back Better and other things that they were discussing on the House floor. He said, let's go, Brandon. Things are going. Let's keep promoting this. Let's keep going. And how do we keep progressing is in the local and federal elections with 2022. We have to remove people that we don't support. And so I wanted to share that with you guys. Do a quick live. We're at 22 minutes. And let me look at a couple of these comments real quick. We got Jason. We have to stop these vaccine mandates. We have to get Biden, Harris, and the many other corrupt politicians out ASAP. I 100% agree. The only thing is you have to start with your next election, right? So there are some states that elect right now, and then there are some states that elect in 2022. Get that done. Figure out who you're going to vote for, promote who you're going to vote for, talk to other people. Talk, not argue. Talk with those other people, and let's figure out how we can get these people that actually have some decent values in office. Let's remove the career politicians. Here in Utah, I'm up for grabs for removing Mike Lee. Mike Lee has lost some credit in my world. And so we're going to see what options we have. If I only have him, then I only have him. He's been decent, but he's lost some credit from me this year. So we could all be in that same state. November, Virginia. Yes. See, guys, like Virginia, game on. Let's go. Focus on who you need to vote for. Let's get this out. Share it out. Let's get people actually informed so they know what they need to do to ensure that we take back control of our country and we do what we can. That is my insight today, guys. I just wanted to do a little bit of talk. I didn't want to take a lot of your time. I saw all the stuff from Joe Biden this week, and I was just building up some pressure. But Scott, you have a chance in Illinois. You always have a chance. Just build it up with other people. You got to get people on board. And, you got Chelly, we know a few people in Illinois that if you need to build up with anybody, we can help. Or join up with them to start something, we can help. So let us know. We can always help in that area. That's what we need to do. But have a great weekend. I love you guys. Appreciate you following. Always know you can go to awakenotwokestore.com. You can get the Let's Go Brandon shirt. You can get the hats, all of that stuff. Use Wake Up for 20% off. But I just wanted to share my frustration that what I saw with Joe Biden this week. And I'm like, done. I'm frustrated, and more stuff is coming, and this is also adding to my frustration. Brenda, I'm here with you. I'm not losing my job, but my wife is. I will be doing a very quick video here soon on how to tackle that. With some exemptions, if it's available to you. Feel free to DM me if you need help. Okay? Love you guys. Have a good weekend. Just remember, unite, don't fight, and then we will take care of everything else.